Let's get to it.
Enemy force detected.
Welcome aboard, everyone. It's Navy Store, and today I am in my Tier 8 British cruiser, the Edinburgh. I'm not sure what the map is off the top of my head because I crashed at spawn-in. I am definitely bottom tier, though. Got a Yamato, a Grozavoy, a Des Moines, and a gear on our team, and I saw a Gearing and a Zhao and a Yamato on the Red Fleet. I think they also have a Shimakaze, as we do too. Going into this battle, like I said, my client crashed, so I came in about 3 minutes into the battle. It's a true capture the flag, so we don't have to worry about domination mode, don't have to worry about getting outdone. Neither team, well, the Red Fleet has lost one of their battleships. USMC, looks like they lost their Iowa, and looks like we're starting to go after their Yamato. I'm trying to catch up to our North Carolina, and we've got our Fletcher and our Grozavoy working with him as well. I see the Hipper coming in over there. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to get used to the Edinburgh. I use the Fiji a lot in fleet or in ranked battles, and definitely enjoying that. And all these torpedoes going around, I suddenly realized, you know what? Maybe I should go ahead and turn on my sonar. So bring up the hydroacoustic and start getting some rounds out on that Hipper. Wait for our North Carolina to complete his turn before I blow smoke and try to get him hidden from the Yamato. There goes my smoke. And the Hipper's just put up his plane, so I got to make sure I target that thing. Looks like our Gearing, or our Iowa, lost to their Gearing. That Gearing is going to tear everything up here before the end of the match. You're going to want to watch him. And I just completely airballed that last salvo. But get it just a little bit more, and now I'm going after superstructure and his going after his secondaries and anti-air. North Carolina took out the Hipper, and our Benson is taking out the enemy Kiev with torpedoes. And yes, this is not your device. It's getting jerky for some reason while I was encoding this. I tried ripping this 3 times, and for some reason we get to this section and it just gets doggy. The frame rate just goes to nothing. I don't know why. Now time to go after the Atago. My smoke has got about 30 seconds left, but in order to get everything onto him, I need to get into a position, get a little bit closer to him. So get underway. Especially now that my hydroacoustic is on cooldown. He could torpedo me very easily, and I don't want to just be hiding in smoke and get taken out. And my North Carolina is behind me. Enemy's down 4 ships now. Soon enough, hopefully we'll have them down 5. We've lost 2. I'm getting a lot of bounces here. Readjust and maybe just spam out some torps into the smoke. See what I can get. Oh, the Shimakaze put some rounds in me. Now that I'm concentrating on the Shimakaze, maybe the Atago will just keep going in a straight line. Ooh, here's where it gets interesting. Thank God I turned to port instead of starboard. I barely avoid those torpedoes. They had them coming from 2 different directions. The Atago had one volley going, and the Shimakaze had another, and they both arrived at the exact same time. A very almost carrier style play there. I'm on fire, and our got a good Citadel and took out the Atago with that last salvo. course, now it ended up costing me about half my health here. Fortunately, my smoke is back up, and neither the Shimakaze nor the Yamato have radar or hydroacoustic, so I can get back in here and hide in my smoke, wait for this Yamato to decide what he's going to do, and get torpedoes off at him. My sonar is coming back on here in about 13 seconds. Just got to back up and stay out of his auto detect range. Turn just enough in order to get some torpedoes into him. He's so close. Shut down my secondaries. I don't want those giving away my position. And torps out. Get back into my smoke. Try to spin around here. Oh, he's keeping his head on a swivel. In order to avoid my torpedoes, he's going to have to turn and open up his broadside to our North Carolina. Now I'm open up to his secondaries. That's not good. I avoid the island. Oh, there's the Shimakaze again. And the Grozavoy with his shells took out the Yamato, who was on such low health anyway. And let me see if I can get around and get the Shimakaze. I have to turn back. I don't want him to put torps into me. My guns are turning the wrong direction anyway. Try to get in and get him. I got one hit on him. And now he made it behind the island just as my shells hit him. No, not too bad so far. We've lost 4 ships. The enemy's lost 7 ships. And I have just under 44k damage, including 1 secondary hit and 3 planes shot down and 1 torpedo hit. Get around here and hopefully I can sucker the Shimakaze, because I bet you he's turning and running. That's what I would do. Lose me behind the island, then turn hard to starboard and haul ass. But a more aggressive driver would drop torpedoes coming around here, so I want to make sure I stay wide. And sonar hadn't picked anything up with what's left of it. It's going to expire here in about 3 seconds. And hydro's on cooldown for 2 more minutes now. I got a good shot at that Shimakaze, so I got to keep plugging into him. Oh, took out his steering. That means he had to burn his repair. If we can't sink him outright, maybe we can set him on fire. Burn him down. And I lost him. But he still sees me. And he's angled because I just got 2 ricochets there. So I'll follow this course for a little bit. Wait for my sonar to come back up. And then that way I'll go ahead and make a hard turn. Throw off his aim if he's already got torpedoes out. Go in a zigzag pattern here. Not sure what, can't remember what that was for. But it's always good to thank other people on your team whenever they do something good. I think this guy torped, got a torp out on one of the cruisers that kept me from being seen. And this is not your computer being doggy. This is mine, as it was ripping the game. For some reason, since World of Warships does not support replays, for some reason I still have issues with it bogging down my graphics card, even though I'm using the NVIDIA GeForce GTX that came on my laptop, and I've got the latest drivers. And occasionally it just gets really doggy as I'm doing the replay, and I don't know why. So any advice you guys have on the GTX 965 with latest drivers and the latest software would come in handy. For some reason on my replay it gets down to as low as 5 frames per second. But in game I don't have this problem, so I wonder if it's a conflict between shadow play and this. At any rate, I am seen by this Zhao over here, so I'm going to have to engage him. But I can't get close enough to the Turpets to launch my torpedoes, because they're secondaries. Now they've buffed the secondaries so that Turpets' secondaries are the same as the Bismarcks. I don't want them to tear my poor lightly armored little rowboat to shreds. We've got the Red Fleet out of position. Everyone on our team, except for me, is in our cap circle, as the Turpets are trying to engage them. And their Turpets took out ours. We're down to 4 on 4 now. And we're barely leading 437 to 420 in points. And they just went up because they just killed our Yamato. Burned it down. But fortunately for us, it looks like the Zhao ended up catching a torpedo or a round. And he's down to just under 2,000 HP left. And the Zhao is one tough nut to crack. And here's where I end up taking in the backside. The Zhao just blanked me. I thought he'd be a little bit closer than he was, but he's not. And fortunately, my anti-air's taken out his scout plane.
Problem solved, sir.
And now that I'm in their base, I just got to throw the brakes on. Oh, there's the gearing.
Smoke screen set.
You got to throw the brakes on and try to burn down or catch fire for the next 45 seconds. Got my hydroacoustic up since I've got the Zhao and the gearing both on me. Our Shimakaze is out there, and just gotta keep my guns and my torpedoes ready for as soon as I can get a bearing on something. Okay, so there's the Zhao. Time to switch back to guns.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
And here comes a little torpedo beats. Time to go all ahead flank. There, I got the Zhao. He's taken care of. And that looks like that's the Gearing's torpedoes, which means the Zhao can be putting his torpedoes out. Slow down because I want to keep in the smoke. But yep, there they are. There's the Zhao's torpedoes. Or those could be the Gearings. I'm not sure. Oh, kick my tail a little bit more. I'm not going to make it. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, just barely missed him. Little torpedo beats there. And I am so low on health. Yep. What's that? That's got to be the Gearing. There he is. He's running and gunning. We both have about the same percentage of health left. And he is just tearing into me with his high explosive. Of course, Gearing the Tier 10 destroyer. Looks like our Shimakaze is engaging him as well. His rounds are falling short. My armor piercing are going right through or penetrating him, but doesn't look like they're doing that much damage. And oh, next round's gonna kill me, but I got him. All right, great battle. I end up sinking 3. I can live with that. Just 54,000 damage done on that. 75 hits, 4 planes shot down. My secondary's got 2 connections. I got 3 kills, 1 Citadel, 1 Flood, 1 Torpedo Strike, and 2 modules knocked out, 2 incapacitations. I ended up getting Dreadnought. Now, how often do you see people getting Dreadnought on a cruiser? Not that often, but I'll tell you what, the Edinburgh and the Fiji, they're amazing, and I can't wait to get all the way up to the Neptune and the Minotaur. I ended up coming in second in the battle, right behind our Torpedoes, about 1 point behind. He got 1699, I got 1698, and overall it was a good match. That gearing that I took out last, he led with 1416, and that was on the losing team. This guy easily would have had close to 3000 XP if he had won. But sometimes that's just the way it works out. Overall, I ended up pocketing 190,000 silver and 9,043 XP with 11,718 in Commander XP, with what was left of my St. Patrick's Day camouflage and my Military Month contributor. Anyway, that's about it for this round. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. See you soon.